isn't that like the perfect way to retire? I mean, I always said I wanted to come back after having a baby and try to get back to a similar level to where I was at before I went away to have my baby, and that was kind of roughly in the top 10, just about top 10. So I'm absolutely delighted with that. That's better than I could have imagined, and back with the big girls for one last time. I'm just so happy to be done with that.
So seriously, you're not going to reconsider?
No, I'm not. I think, I mean, I'm just so happy with that. The whole race was things that I've been working on and really struggling to put together all year. You know, my swim's been up and down. Sometimes I haven't quite had it on the bike, and then to put together a solid run off the back of it all. I mean, just all of it, I'm really happy. My T2 could use some work, but my bike fell over, so I had to wait and not get a penalty. But no, I'm just happy with the whole thing.
Well, your swim was certainly up today, one of the first out. Were you aware how far off course Cassandra had gone?
Absolutely no idea. I mean, it was actually really wavy out there, and I couldn't see the very front. I could kind of only see a couple of people in front of me and what the chop was sort of allowing me to see. And at times I felt like I was, you know, drifting out quite a long way. So I really couldn't see what Cassandra was doing at all out there. I was just trying to get myself around the boys in a good position.
Well, you did that, and then you must have been really pleased with your bike, because I think you said maybe it's the weakest element at the moment since you came back, and you never really looked in danger of being dropped in that lead group.
No, I felt really good in that lead group. You know, I was pulling some turns, and I think this kind of course suits me. I really like the cornering and stuff, so for me, this is a sort of course that doesn't really impact, you know, if you've got a really high threshold, some of those courses might really hurt me, but this sort of course, with the punchy nature of it, with all the corners, where if you carry high speed through the corners, you'll do well, like that was ideal for me, and I really enjoyed it.
So you come off the bike with a lead grip, next thing we know, you're stone cold last day at transition.
I know. I like to think I'm quite good at transitions, but today was not the case. I mean, I went to put my bike in the rack, it fell over straight away, and I wasn't sure that constituted enough of an effort for me not to get a penalty if I didn't try again. So I had to fiddle with my bike a bit and put it in, and yeah, as you said, came out quite a way out the back, but I actually don't think it made a difference in the end. Those top girls were just so fast on the run that I don't think I would have caught them. So,
but to run through 8 women, I mean, that you must be hugely proud of that.
You know, I think there were points where I was actually smiling on the run, and there was so much support out there, especially GB support out there, and a lot of people know it was my final race, and you know, there were some boys that I trained with their tops off, swinging them around their heads, and I couldn't help but laugh every time I went past them, and I just really enjoyed it, and I just kept thinking to myself, this is the last time you're going to put yourself in this kind of hurt, and just go for it, and I'm absolutely delighted to finish where I did.
We've obviously got a protest ongoing, other people are deciding that. But just on the basis of how she's performed this year, Cassandra Beaugrand's just been off the scale, hasn't she?
She's been the best athlete all round this year, and whether this protest comes to anything or not, she's been the best athlete across the board. She's been the Olympic champion, she's won multiple World Series races, and you're hard-pressed to suggest that she shouldn't be world champion at the end of it. She's been incredible, and, you know, short of a slight navigation error in the swim, she's been amazing, so fair play to her.
Just check, you are 38, not 28, are you?
Well, whatever you say, Trevor. No, I am 38, and I've been doing this game for nearly 20 years. And, you know, my first world champs was Gamagori in 2005 as a junior. And here I am, you know, 19 years later, and I've just had an absolute ball. And it's time to watch it from your side of the fence, Trevor.
We've had a ball watching you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Vicky. Thanks.